Hi, welcome to the SDG podcast, where we speak to business owners, entrepreneurs, and people in fitness and health. Today, I just really want to thank everybody. Thank everybody for listening to 10 episodes. Welcome to episode 10. And I just really want to talk about a few books that I've read and conversations that I've had that changed my mindset. So hopefully today we all learn something. What's going on, y'all? I'm super excited to bring you episode 10. For me, this is a huge milestone, and just to see how many people are actually listening and engaging with me and just enjoying the show is showing me that I'm doing something right, and I hope to continue to keep doing this. This is something that I enjoy doing. So every Friday, you can tune in and hear me just chat about different things that I'm learning, things that I'm seeing come up, because I think this information all needs to be shared. And why not, expand your own knowledge? I may spark something within you to go in a direction, just from hearing me say it. And every time that I get information from someone, it makes me think that way. So I'm hoping that I'm inspiring like-minded people to begin their journey into starting their own stocks, or beginning their own businesses, reading books, working out, expanding your mind and your thoughts, and not allowing yourself to continue to be complacent. So this is just the beginning of the journey. I have a lot more that I have to reveal pretty soon. And every day I'm working on something else. Next week I'm hoping to have someone here to, expand your thoughts. That brings me to something that I was thinking about earlier. On my way to the gym today, I spoke to a gentleman. His name is Mr. Douglas Miller. And if you're from the Keys, you may know him as the man who always runs in red. He's still running marathons, and it's crazy to see. This man's almost, I want to say, 70, and as of recent, because of everything going on, he's been running around with the American flag. And this isn't just any regular American flag. The flag has to at least be 15 feet long and 6 feet tall. So it's not small at all. He runs around with a pole, and he's got a little pillow cushion that braces it on his shoulders. So but something he said to me stuck out today, and it made me really feel like I'm going in the right direction. What he does is he specializes in real estate. He owns a bunch of properties, and I personally got to know him while I was working my second job over at Office Max. And he always comes in with his computers, and he has a bunch of stuff that he doesn't need. And I always found it fun, to see him come in and ask about a printer, or ask about a computer, or ask about this. And each time that he saw me, he was always talking about financial freedom, getting to that point in life where he can actually run marathons and do all these things, and not have to worry about where money's going to be coming from one day to the next. And I don't know if that's something you're interested in. If you're listening, then you obviously are. But for me, that's something that I'm very passionate about right now, as far as expanding my thoughts and ideas into those realms, continuously manifesting those things each day. Um, I just wanted to share that gem that really I really enjoy these conversations, and that really made me think before I got to that gym. It gave me a boost, you know. I get excited about having conversations with people about business and about entrepreneurship and about how to continue to better yourself all around. You know, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to see people uplift people and to expand your mind in those realms. But um, that makes me think about this book also, and that's something I really wanted to touch on this episode was um, start with why. That's the name of the book I read. I believe it was last week, and Contagious is another one, another great book. Those two, um, a lot of similarities, a lot of parallels, um, but beginning with start with why. Um, it's more about understanding the reasons why you're doing what you're doing, understanding the reasons why a company is succeeding, and it's more about business and finance and how how companies, these great companies like Apple and Microsoft and so many other companies, how they all started and began, and the reason why they are successful now is because they have a why, and their why is what makes you want to buy that brand. Um, and that really made me think about the way that I want my businesses and my brands to be. Um, Starting with the reasons why. Well, why I'm starting the business. What is it about? Um, Creating a movement that you can follow, and that it can become a lifestyle, or you know those once in a generation, once in a lifetime kind of things. Um, that and the book Contagious. Um, it also goes into branding and how what makes people want and need your brand. Like it, there's special qualities um, that each business has, and I don't think now. I just think a lot of people just start a business and there's no gimmick, and I think the gimmick and the and I'm not saying that you need a gimmick, but it should have some type of life of its own. If you're doing cleaning, I think that a smile is a great gimmick. Having each person greet you a certain kind of way, a handshake, having different colored paper, the colors that you wear, a theme. It should have something special and unique, something that gives you like either nostalgia. That feel is always great when you go into um, a restaurant and it's a '90s theme, or we need to grasp things like that, and I think it'll take everything so far. Um, One of the stories that they talk about in that book is about this gentleman who had a basically what he was doing was he had a special Philly cheesesteak that he was making, and this restaurant was, I think they were selling it for like $1,000. And this is a story that I heard Nipsey Hussle talk about. So I believe this is one of the books that he read, and that's probably how I came across it. It's probably part of his list, and I put it on my read list. But he was selling a cheesesteak for $1,000. Maybe it was $100. It was one of the two. I get my zeros mixed up a lot, but to brand yourself that way, to create that story and um, that tale that everyone can really grasp. Like, okay, this cheesesteak is $100. Word of mouth is what made and sold that cheesesteak. So your brand should be something special, and I'm making this brand special. I'm continually thinking of innovative ways to make it relatable to everybody, and I'm hoping that it catches on. I know it's going to catch on. I know it's going to be a really good vibe, and I'm very excited about the things that I have coming up that y'all can hopefully witness really soon. I really didn't want to get on here too much, and I'm kind of riffing and venting about a few things, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm very appreciative of everyone who's listening. It makes me go deeper into my own skill sets, and I've noticed a lot of things that I'm completely capable of and that I've been doing for years, and uh, it's a beautiful thing. You're gonna see some changes, like I said in episode 9. Working on some affiliate programs, and I think that's something a lot of people should look into. If you have an Instagram or Facebook and you're doing your own business, look into affiliate marketing and sponsorships. There's a lot of people who just need advertisement, and they need, the smaller dogs to push their brand, and they're willing to pay. So, well, I'm gonna wrap this up. I just continually want to continue to make content and deliver some sort of value each week. Anything that I can drop, I know will help. So even if I'm on here for 10-15 minutes, I'll do those 10-15, give you something to look forward to. And next week, y'all, peace.
Astronomy, shot the riff.